Hi Jennifer, Julie Robbins here. I wanted to give you a real quick, not quick, but anyway, a video to help you sort of with what I think is your first step in making some progress. We could talk live soon, but I'm afraid it's going to rain this afternoon, so I decided to go ahead and shoot this short video. This is Isis, 8-year-old mare that just came in having trouble trailer loading, hasn't had much done with her. She was started as a 6-year-old and going pretty well, but has some of the behaviors that I think would be similar to help you with your guy. So one of the first things that I noticed in watching your video was the lack of a clarity about space around you. So this horse here looks friendly enough. She's in here, polite behaviors, but she is in my space. So when I talk about space, I'm talking about my personal space bubble. And for that space bubble, I don't allow a horse to bring their nose into that space bubble unless asked or unless I go into their space. For the simple reason right here, if she were to scoot forward, most likely this shoulder is going to take me out or bump into me, or this foot is going to step on me. So when I first start with horses, the very first thing that I like to talk about is protect your space. So very quickly, I'm going to see if I can back her out of my space. Hi, this is Olivia. A little more. Thank you. Until she can give me preferably an arm's distance away. Because she's new to this, I have to teach her the wiggle rope backup. Your horse may already know about this, but for her, she's not too sure. There we go. She's starting to get an idea. Whoop, don't bounce back. You need to stay back there. So in this case, I'll back her up a little more so you can see her feet. There we go. The biggest thing I'm going to say to you, you can kind of see her feet there, is that when you start with these young horses, you want to build your foundation from the feet up. It's really hard if you've been with a horse a while if we keep looking at the head to gauge distance and gauge what they're thinking. But you can see really quickly, just by establishing my space, her feet are grounded out there and she's lowered her head and is a little more relaxed. She's definitely not completely relaxed, but she's moving her head around. I don't mind if they move their head around because they're turning their head to look. I do mind, however, bonk, 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 if they move their feet. I'm using a very strong phase here in my work, probably not so much in Clinton Anderson's work, but that's a strongest phase I want to go to. Ideally, I'd like to tone that down to more of a soft, suggestive phase. That's more of a medium, firm, super firm, insistent phase. Thank you. You need to be back there. Nope. If you can't see her feet in the camera, then she's too close to me. So this would be the very first. It's basic, it seems really simple. It's actually a little challenging in the beginning. Once your horse does stay there, relaxing, head is down a little bit, and they start to focus on you a bit, then the reward for this is that you take them for a walk. So I'm gonna do that here. Okay, I'm gonna put her there. Ask her to stay. No, no. She says, you're walking. I should come with you. And I'm going to say, no, you need to stay back there. This is called the patience game. Hit it, that means foot moves. A little more. Thank you. So that's the first place I would start with your horse to see if you can get some of this space where your horse can start to respect your space a little. I start with arm's length. Once the horse understands that and can respond off of a soft, suggestive cue, either a soft wiggle or even just energetic pressure, then I can go on, whoop, where are you going? To start some of my next work. But this is just a basic, like I said, this horse just came in. We're about to go work on some trailer loading, but I can't even work on trailer loading if this horse is on top of me all the time. So I hope this short little video helps you a little bit to understand where I see that you could get started. I'll move her around a little bit more and let you kind of watch where we go from here, so you can kind of see. But it's all the same. You need to stay there. Thank you. Good girl. That's it. Good. It's very confusing if you go from this position and then reel them in to reward. They do need to learn that, but not in this session. So if I really can't stand it and I really want to go in, I can step forward. I'm going to offer my horse handshake, which is where I allow the horse to reach and touch me first. Once I have that, then I'll think about rubbing, but I don't have her attention. Her nose is on me, but her mind is elsewhere. I'll move my hand over here, see if I can get something over here. Still nothing. She did not, in my opinion, give me permission to pet her. Her feet are getting stiller, but she's still